In this lesson, I am going to cover what distribution is. I'm going to talk about the functions of distribution. Further, I'm going to talk about the types of distribution and distribution strategies. Distribution is the process of ensuring that products reach the end user from the production end. The way in which this is going to be done is either going to be through direct distribution or indirect distribution. And these are the two approaches to distribution: that products can reach the end users directly, or that products can reach the end users indirectly. Examiners may ask you to identify the factors that you need to take into consideration whether your distribution choice is going to be direct or indirect. These factors include: number 1, competition; number 2, type of customers you are targeting; number 3, availability of middlemen; number 4, the nature of the product; and number 5, business interests. Direct distribution is straightforward because the company makes all the decisions and the company is going to handle the different functions in the distribution system. It is, however, different when a company chooses indirect distribution. The very fact that it is indirect means that there are different companies and different types of organizations that are going to be involved in the process. These intermediaries could be: number 1, agents; number 2, dealers; number 3, wholesalers; number 4, auctioneers; and number 5, retailers. Examiners may ask you to identify the types of intermediaries that a company can use, and further, you may be required to specify the roles and responsibilities of each type of identified intermediary. Therefore, for the ones that I have mentioned: number 1, agents; number 2, dealers; number 3, wholesalers; number 4, auctioneers; and number 5, retailers, the question to you is: what does each one of these do? Get a paper at your own time and write down at least 4 to 5 rows or functions that each one of these intermediaries plays. The functions of distribution are: number 1, wholesaling; number 2, risk-taking; number 3, product promotion; number 4, assorting; number 5, sorting; number 6, negotiating; and number 7, accumulation. It is possible, and this has happened before, that examiners may ask you to identify and explain the functions of distribution. The 7 that I have highlighted are some of the functions of distribution, and what you need to do is to write on each one of these 7. What you need to do is you need to know the functions of distribution, and you must be able to explain what is meant by warehousing. You must be able to explain what is meant by risk-taking. For example, warehousing is about storing the products in a central place before they are dispatched and distributed to retailers and other places. Warehousing therefore involves insurance, it involves security, and indeed it does involve storage. There are 3 types of distribution strategies. Number 1, intensive distribution; number 2, selective distribution; and number 3, exclusive distribution. Intensive distribution is the strategy which sees a company have its products be sold, stocked by anyone, any company, any individual who is capable of doing that. And this is a strategy that is used by companies such as Airtel and also used by other companies that generally have low-cost products which are meant for the mass market. Selective distribution is the approach which requires the parties that are intermediaries to meet specific requirements for them to be in partnership with the principal company. And this is a strategy that is used by companies such as Zanaco. If you take time to look, they have Zanaco Express. But with Zanaco Express, you will only find one booth at a particular place. Unlike Airtel or MTN, where you will find so many booths in one place, with selective distribution, only one particular player can be in a particular location, and that is why you only find one Zanaco Express booth in one place. Exclusive distribution is a strategy where only one particular intermediary is going to be allowed to have operations within a wider geographical location. It is similar to selective distribution, with the only difference being the scope of how much coverage is going to be there. For example, you will find debonaires at Levy Mall, you will find debonaires at East Park Mall, but you will only find one agent that deals with BMW in the whole of Lusaka. You may only find one agent that deals with Mercedes-Benz vehicles authorized in a particular city. This is the type of distribution, for example, that is used when there's UEFA World Cup. Only one particular player, here in Zambia for example, it could be DSTV or any other party that is granted rights that can show a particular game. The game will not be showed by each and every TV company. The game will only be showed by one particular TV company which has been granted rights to do that and is able to do that exclusively. If you would like more of these lessons, I would like us to chat. Send me a message to the WhatsApp number 0966 930 260. See you in the next lesson.